It's the Joseph Bristol Show.
Holy smackerdoodles. Welcome to another episode of the Joseph Bristol Show movie review. I'm going to be reviewing Extinction on Netflix. It's not a Netflix original, but it's on Netflix. That movie was amazing! Yo, listen, the writing in that movie is spectacular. The setup, amazing. Acting, amazing. Action, amazing. Storyline, amazing. I'm talking, off rip, I'm going to give it an 8. Probably a 9. 8.5. Somewhere between there. Because again, I like movies with moral implication that make you think about being a better person and what it means to be a human and be alive and so on and so forth. And in which case, this movie has that. It does pull on some strings that make you really think about the future and where we're going with our lives and technology and all kinds of different things. It's really, really good. I mean, the movie was amazing. In the beginning, at first, I was thrown off because I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then, a reel-to-reel moment in this movie, or a couple reel-to-reel moments in this movie. It made me think about the way we raise our kids, how, a lot of poor or Caribbean or mainly black people, they are very strict on their children, and they teach their children that basically you have to listen to me, do what I tell you to do, and no questions asked. If I say jump, you jump. You don't ask me how high or why I gotta jump, you just jump. If I say sit, you sit. If I say be quiet, you gotta be quiet. That's it. And you see a lot of times in these supermarkets and things like that, a lot of kids, they just be spazzing out. They don't listen to their parents. They crying, they screaming. Their mom say, come here, and the kid walk off and all kinds of stuff. And it's all kids. I'm not just going to say it's white people kids, because I done seen black people with their kids acting the fool in the supermarket, and they don't do nothing. They don't say nothing. And I just be like, oh my God, so shameful. But a lot of the time it mainly be white people kids. But whatever. And this movie is one of those survivor movies, and of course in survivor movies I hate stupid moments, and it's a lot of crying and kids making noise, and it's like, you gotta be quiet. They out here trying to kill us. They looking through the building for people, and you crying all loud under the table. Shut up. And I'm mad that in a lot of survivor movies, I definitely gotta write my movie. That's the next thing. After I drop these first 3 books, I'm gonna write me a survivor movie, because no one in the survivor movies tells the kids to shut up. Shut up, man. You making all this noise and these people trying to kill us. You need to shut up. And you can't say, oh, well, they're just kids. In Africa, they got 8-year-old boys, 8-year-old girls carrying submachine guns, murdering people. It's kids soldiers. It's kids out here that live in real world situations. In Syria, they got the war going on. It's kids going through some real world situations where they have to man up. They got to grow up. They have to quickly adapt to the situation that they're in. So in this movie, there was a lot of annoying moments where I was just thinking, like, these people need to tell these kids to shut up. These kids need to listen. These kids to run across the street and the kid stop in the middle of the street, and I'm thinking in my head, what? If I tell my kid to run across the street, that little motherfucker is running. He's not stopping. He's running. Sometimes I tell my son, hey, stay with me. And this man stay with me even when I'm like, all right, cool, you can go and do your thing now. You don't have to stay with me no more. And he's still stuck on my leg staying with me. And I'm thinking like, damn, bro, you can back off now. But it's like, come on, man, you got to train your kids to listen, because listening is a fundamental part of growing up. To be a good adult, you have to know how to listen. You have to be able to listen. That's a part of life. Listening to your boss, listening to your parents, listening to your teacher, listening to your pastor or your religious leader. But listening is a huge factor in life, and that comes from childhood. Your parents teaching you how to listen. But Extinction, man, amazing movie. Amazing. Man, this movie was amazing. I can't wait for the next part, because they have to make a part 2. They ended it on a real cliffhanger, so they have to make a part 2. But the surprise, oh man, when you watch this movie, you're gonna be like, wow, word. It caught me for a loop. This was a good movie. It was well written, good acting, like I said, good moral implication, makes you think. Dialogue was good, little talking here and there, the twist and turn, it's amazing. You really got to watch this movie. So I'm giving this a 8.5, 9, you know what I'm saying, somewhere up there. It's really good though. So thanks for watching another Joseph Bristol Show movie review.
Thank you for watching another episode of the Joseph Bristol Show. Let's all never forget, we all out here trying to do the same thing. Just be happy and survive.
Make sure you like, subscribe.